Hi guys, so today I wanted to talk about being plant-based in Egypt, whether it's easy, hard, blah blah blah, all that jazz. So I actually started my plant-based journey, if you want to say that. I was in Egypt when I first started, and I was thinking about like, oh my god, like how am I gonna do it, what are people gonna say, all of this. I was mostly worried about what people are gonna say because I did my research on what plant-based diet people, I guess, eat. So I wasn't nervous about what I was gonna eat, but I was nervous about how I'm gonna eat it, like in front of people, like I was just so worried about what people are going to say. And let me just say this, so if you're watching this, whether you live in Egypt, whether you don't, like it literally doesn't matter, like who cares what they say, as long as you're doing something that you're happy with, you're not doing anything wrong, like it's not harming anyone. So like, what is the point of worrying about what people are gonna say? And I think I've settled with that now. In this video I wanted to talk a bit about like the social side of being plant-based within Egypt and kind of like the convenience. Like a lot of people say, oh, I can't be vegan in Egypt because it's so inconvenient, but I want to shed some light on that. So let me start off with the social side. I did get a lot of backlash from my family, and I made like a video like probably this time, I mean longer than this time last year, where I was like, oh my god, like people like stop talking about it, blah blah. Like I was so insecure about my decision to do it. I mean, I was confident that I wanted to do it, but I was insecure around people, and when people would ask me, I'd get all shy and like not want to talk about it. But then I learned that I have to like defend what I want to do. Like you can't just let people walk over you, do you know what I mean? You have to, you know, talk to them obviously calmly, like don't get angry and stuff, but kind of explain your decision and say that, you know, at the end of the day you're doing this because you feel it's right. And I feel like in Egypt you don't give ethical reasons to them, you give health reasons. So when people ask you why you're plant-based, you say because I think it's healthier. And if they say double protein, you just say like, yo, like do your research. But Egyptians don't deal well with ethical reasons, let me just say that. A lot of people slowly started to be understanding of the decision. Like family in the beginning would sit me down and be like, this is immoral that you want to be vegan, like you're gonna start getting mental issues, like all this stuff that was like deep. And I was like, shit, like am I doing something wrong? Like it's literally a lifestyle change that doesn't affect anyone but myself. I think just within the social side, I think my biggest tip is to ease people into it slowly. My family, so if there was like a azuma during Ramadan, during Eid and stuff like that, they'd slowly make me like a vegetarian or a vegan meal on the side, which was, I was so blessed of and stuff. I'd be like, oh, you really don't have to, blah blah blah. But yeah, now going out to restaurants, how can you deal with that? Like a lot of people are like, oh, it's inconvenient, and I must say it's so much easier obviously in the UK and Western countries to be vegan when you go out with your friends and stuff. But I'm always eating out with my friends, family and stuff, and it's really easy, honestly. Like you just look at the menu, like if there's literally nothing, you just get a plate of rice, some steamed veg, and like you have a meal, do you know what I mean? Obviously it's not gonna be like a gourmet meal, but it's good enough. Maybe eat at home before you go out with your friends and have like a plate of fries or something like that. Not the healthiest, but yeah. But going on to like the convenience of being vegan, and is it hard, is it easy, like in Egypt and stuff like that. Now because I started being plant-based within Egypt before I moved to the UK, so I moved to the UK this year for uni. Before that, I like that summer before uni, I was a full plant-based dieter, like full vegan I guess, in Egypt. So that summer I was here, and I just want to say something. So the difference between being plant-based in Egypt and in the UK is that in Egypt you eat a lot healthier because you don't have that vegan cheese, you don't have that vegan chocolate cake, all them vegan goods, you don't have it here. So you're kind of forced to be a healthy vegan, which is a good thing, but obviously you don't have like as many options to indulge in. But it's still possible. So if you're watching this video, you're like, oh my god, I'm in Egypt, I want to go vegan, I can't do this. Like, no, you can. The options are there, and they're becoming more affordable. And I just want to say, meat is expensive as heck, right? So a lot of people are like, yeah, there are like almond milk and all these things, but they are expensive in Egypt. But I went to a Saudi supermarket the other day, I found soy milk, dairy free, in Saudi supermarket, and it was around 35 Egyptian pounds, which is like honestly not much, especially with the pound drop. I mean, yeah, whatever. It is possible to be vegan in Egypt, and it's actually pretty easy because you just eat whole plant foods. You just buy them and you kind of make things. So if you don't want to go all extra and stuff, you just buy some veg, pasta, make a meal out of that, rice. Like there's a shop called Imtinan which has like whole wheat products, and you could buy stuff from there. It is affordable. And let me just say, the main Egyptian meals in Egypt, like the cultural meals, are mostly vegan. Kushari is vegan. It's not healthy, but it is plant-based, you know what I mean? Falafel, fool, tirmis, you have the grilled corn that you can buy off the street, like all these things, sweet potatoes that you find in the street, all these things. Like the country is filled with plant-based kind of traditional food, so don't feel like you're missing out on cultures, you're missing out on social things, because it's all there. You just kind of have to know where you stand, know that you don't try and offend people, don't try and get all defensive, because at one point I feel like I did get a bit defensive because I was like, all these people are bashing me like haters, but you just get over that, you know what I mean? And you just be chill about it, just be a happy plant-based eater, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? This was just a general video about being vegan in Egypt. It is easy. If you have any specific questions, just like comment, or I'll leave my Instagram so you can send me like questions on my DM and stuff like that if you want, or just comment down below, or like I'll make another video with like specific questions if like anyone has any questions. So let me know if you're actually vegan in Egypt or plant-based, how you find it. There's a lot of options. Just do it, do what you want, do what makes you happy. Like, F people, honestly. Like, as long as you're happy with your decision, explain it calmly and respectfully, but don't try and bash people, and then don't let people try and bash you as well. Like, know where you stand. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and bye.